All right. Happy Friday. What's going on, guys? The Marcus. This is a short squeeze here. I think Trump tried to do another pump, but with the what was it? Trump team internally floats selling Nvidia H200 chips to China. So Nvidia rallied on the news, but Trump team floats. That's how stupid the market is. Oh, he's going to have an idea and it just rips up. But this is just shorts taking profit off support. Here's the daily chart. Um, which you could see the support bouncing. We sold off at the lows with the support right here. This is the prior all-time highs. Again, these are fibs, which just work. The 61.8 ratio is a nice, line in the sand. So we have this bottom. We had the hammer there. We had this hammer. They're like, oh, they keep buying it. This hammer. And then we sold off. They tried to buy it up that day and just got denied. Essentially, this was NVIDIA where we opened here at the high of the day and then to close with a tail at the low of the day. This is almost a shaved bottom. Very bearish. This is an inside bar today, which could equal a reversal, but I don't think it's going to come because we have broke all these supports. So now there's all this resistance above us. So it's not going to be easy to just go back up there. And a lot of people don't have any money because they lost it all. On this day when crypto got liquidated and markets, and then obviously these past week, people lost a lot of it too. So they might not have any capital to go out here and buy. But even if they do, the big money runs the show, and they've been net sellers essentially. And now here's today's price action where they had that basically a double bottom tweezer here. And then again, I marked the first 30 minutes of the open. It's like a Chicago pit thing, just because the price can usually respect that. So we came back in and then bounced off it there. I took a scalp here on this bar. It was a nice run, and then we came back. And again, it's just a random line, of the 30-minute open. So it's like arbitrary, but it's weird how price respects that as the day goes on. And now we're selling off, which I shorted around here because this is just a short covering rally in my opinion. Um, and usually when you have a move like this, it'll retrace this whole move. I know I've talked about this on different fronts throughout what have you. So this is called like a bear flag rising wedge. So usually this should retrace. Nothing's 100%. So I'm anticipating unfinished business, and we test and then break this low, which is the 65.40, 65.50 on the SPY SPX. And then if we do break that low, I'm anticipating a drop that should hold 6,300 based off this price action. So 6,300 is the line in the sand, or the target, I should say. If that fails, that opens up the door to 5,900, which would be basically the half back of the entire move, which makes sense. Let me see if it's the half back, actually. This has been a little bit higher. Yeah, 5,900, which the market would love to pull back. Markets love to pull back. See how this market went from this low to this high and pulled half back, and now it caught bids, right around it here, here, and now here. Same thing should happen where if we do sell off and break the 6,300, that should hold. Which then, if it doesn't, then that opens the door to 6,000, 5,900, maybe 5,700. And if it gets under that, then we're going back down to 5,000 and testing that March or April low. But I don't think that's going to happen. I think we should catch bids around 6,300 in this bull market, right around here, and rally into the new year. But if not, that's market generated information, MGI or what have you, and then we should rotate back down to the 6,000, 5,900 level. But that's that. We'll see what we get. Cheers.